Hello everyone, today we are looking at potentially my favorite leader among the new starter deck leaders, and that is Katakuri, everybody's favorite guy, Katakuri. So this is the deck list that I've come up with. It's taken me ages to refine this, and this is what I've finally settled on. I've ended up settling on 12 searches, because you really need to see it. This deck almost reminds me of what I'm playing right now, which is Yamato, in that it does one thing and it does it really well. Your pretty much every game is going to look almost the same. You want to play a Katakuri, and then you want to play Pudding into Katakuri, and then you want to play, either another Katakuri with this, or just chain Big Mums or Big Mum Mamaragan after that. Um, and this Katakuri is absolutely fantastic, let me tell you. So the games where I saw this versus the games where I didn't see this on curve, actually ridiculous. I was running 10 searches, and I was still having games where I wasn't finding it on curve. So I've gone up to 12, and I think 12 is important. You just want to make sure you're doing exactly what you want to do, and that's why I've even got one copy of Perispera in here, because it's like just a worst copy of Katakuri. Basically, it's a fifth copy of Katakuri. If you're unlucky enough to not find a Katakuri, even with 12 searches, you can play the Perispera instead. I was trying another tech card you can try is I was trying, where is he? 10 cost Doflamingo. This is really good in the matchups that go really wide, like Blue Green Luffy, for example, because this deck does suffer against aggro. I think it's really fantastic, actually, against decks that go tall. Like, I think it's really good into Nami. I think you can punish her for going tall. Decks like Blackbeard, you can punish for going tall, Ace, stuff like that. Just by, you sort of coast to the late game at the same time as them, but then you slam a 12k that heals you, minus their big thing to 0, and clear it if it's rested, or even if it's active, you can rest it with Mamaragan and then clear it. So the purple identity to define a strong purple deck has sort of just become how well can you power minus something to then clear it for free with Mamaragan. And while I don't think it does it as well as Enel or maybe even Rosinante, it's sort of secondary, right? It's not as efficient, but you get a 12k and you get to heal, which is really nice. All the Don minus in this deck, once you get to a certain point, is a fake cost, because this is ramping you 2 and this is ramping you 1 every turn, so it's sort of fake, which is nice. But yeah, every time that you don't play a 10 cost Mum, you're going to be wanting to go either just Katakuri or Pudding Katakuri, and then use your leftover Don to either just play a Nanana and swing some Don, or search, or play a Katakuri, and ideally play this one out. But now we actually have a backup play in 5-drop Katakuri, which was notoriously bad before, where if you didn't have this Katakuri, this card was just completely dead. But now you actually have a backup play, which doesn't feel terrible, which is playing out this 5-cost Katakuri instead, which is honestly, it's fine. And importantly, it doesn't just play out Katakuri, it plays any character. It's not even locked to Big Mom Pirates, so any character with 8k power or less from your hand when this card dies. And part of me immediately goes, well, you can play this out, sure, but you can also play out Usohachi, rest one of their swings, they lose a swing immediately on their turn. Has immediate effect, which is nice. We can play out a blocker, we can play out, another one of the same card, we can play out a Pudding to draw 2 cards. It's quite flexible, so yeah, this card is really nice. Anyway, I'll stop yapping. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And in the comments, yeah, let me know if you want to see other starter deck breakdowns. This is my favorite starter deck. I'm thinking of doing a Kid video on the Yellow Kid starter deck, but if you want to see any of the other starter decks, please let me know. All right, our first game is against a Kuzan, and I am going to take first. Obviously, you want first pretty much every game if you can help it. I'm inclined to keep this. Am I inclined to keep this? We have the Perispera, but I would rather the other one. So I'm actually going to mulligan this. I'm going to be greedy. Okay, we find we find the one of in both our opening hands, but yes, this hand is a little bit better because we have other plays as well. I think I value the Katakuri enough to grab it and not be satisfied with the Perispera. We didn't find a Pudding or anything in that search anyway, so okay, we found another searcher. I think we're just still searching more. We do send a lot of 2Ks to the bottom, which isn't great. We actually can't take this because it's only 1 cost, and this gets 2 costs or higher, so we actually can only grab the Katakuri. Not having a pudding yet is pretty bad. I don't really feel the need to search with the Brule yet, because we've got turns of taking life, drawing cards, and then because we're going to ramp with the 5-drop on our 8 Don turn, if we desperately need to find a pudding, we can search, or we can just take the L and hard play the Katakuri, which is what I'm leaning towards at the moment. No need to risk it. Grabs a Sakazuki. I'm still sort of the opinion, even though I got flamed in the tier list video, that I was trolling for saying that Garp was mid, but I'm still of the opinion that Garp is quite mid, even with oh my god, I've got so many 5-drops in my hand. But we get to use effects. He's getting a Kobe to his hand, and then I get to ramp 2 Don. Essentially ramping 1. Making my leader effect free, which is incredibly nice. Not only free, but beneficial to use. Gives me a 2k, so he's got Sakazuki and Kobe in his hand. What's really important with this deck is really trying to track every single card that you see. It's really good for hand reading. Now that you can use it every turn after your 5-Don turn. Like 5-Don turn and onwards, you can basically use it every turn. Alright, here's the Garp. Into the Sakazuki. Alright, I might be about to eat my words on calling this Garp mid, I'm not gonna lie. Let's find out. Because it is good into Katakuri, funnily enough. Like, being able to pressure him down faster. I'm gonna take this as well, since I'm getting a Katakuri on the field next turn. Yes, find me a pudding. Excellent. Now, do I grab the pudding or do I just... How many of these have I sent to the bottom? I've sent 1 Big Mom already. Maybe I actually value the Big Mom more than the Katakuri. No, I want to get stuff on the board and start poking for cards. And draw another Big Mom. If I play 2 Big Mums, that should be enough. I've sent 2 to the bottom. I've got 1 in hand. If I find another one, great. If I don't, should be fine. Alright. So, swing 7 first. You should take this. Yep. And then I'm inclined to just swing another 7. So, 1 -2. Actually, no, I don't want to use leader effect. So, that was a misplay. That's alright. So, I'm getting 2 rested here. I'm on 8. Yeah, I don't want to use leader effect. Yeah, I messed up. I should have started with 6. That's alright. Oh, no, I'm trolling. I should have gone 7 because this ramps me on. Whoopsie. I'm not thinking. I'm not using my brain. Yeah. I had the right of it the first time. That's right. It means I can now use... Maybe it's actually better to do that, because now I can use my leader effect on defense. And the longer this game goes, the better for me. So, yeah, I think that actually is correct. I'm flipping back and forth. Okay. So, are we going to play 8 cost Garp this turn, or are we just going to slam another 6 cost Garp? Worst case scenario here is 8 cost Garp into... Never mind, he's going to Gravity Blade. Interesting. Just to get rid of my 5-drop Katakuri? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Means that I can't really Big Mom this time. I mean, I can. I think I still Big Mom if he turns this sideways. That is annoying, actually, because I can't Big Mom now comfortably with all the Don minus and then swing my Searcher into his sucker. I think I'm countering this one. Getting another Garp. And I'll give a Kata. I probably don't need 2. He blocks this, we'll free block that, and then we'll take the Sakazuki. Alright, he is going to turn the Sakazuki sideways. Which means I think I'm Big Mumming this turn anyway. Just to get a massive thing on the board that he's going to struggle to deal with, and then we can worry about what we do after that later. First things first, let's swing 5. He should counter this. There goes the Kobe. Alright, let's do this now. Get rid of a Parasparrow. Gain life, minus sucker. Swing 5 into 0. Yeah, it kind of sucks that he got rid of my other stuff. Let's assume he has a pheasant peck. And he could counter this anyway. Yep. Then we restand these, ramp it on. We're back to 9 next turn, which is fine. What we can do on 9 is we can play Pudding and Katakuri. So if we happen to draw another one of these Katakuris, that would be fantastic. Ideally, we'd draw 2, but I think that's too much to ask for. But if we can draw 1, that's really nice, because then we can play the Pudding and 5-drop Katakuri and 8-drop Katakuri, and then still go to 10 on the turn after. Got another Pheasant Peck. Yeah, I don't know. The Gravity Blade was annoying, but it didn't really put him ahead on board. Like, I'm still gonna slam the Big Mama. I'm just not gonna get as much value from it. But now he's missing two 8Ks on his board. To counter this or take this, or just block it and then take the Garp. I'm just gonna block this one. If he hadn't Gravity Bladed us, we could just leader effect it for free. Don't swing 8 at my Katakuri. That's a misplay. Okay. Good. He's not stupid. I was worried he was about to swing 8 at my Katakuri. Garp Kuzan. See, this just doesn't feel scary, man. This just does not feel scary in the slightest. I don't know. Like, this not being able to attack sucks, but, like, whatever, you know what I mean? Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to play this first. Get this guy down, so that when I Pudding... Pause. Swing this first. Don't be stupid, Nathan. Swing this first, because we're going to replace it. Also, I'm playing into Gravity Blade trigger. Probably shouldn't have done that first. That's fine. Also, could have used leader ability again there. You gotta actually think about your Don before you swing stuff. Could have gone 6. Ah, you gave me a 2K anyway. Got Pheasant Pack again, so we'll swing here. Force him to use it now. Just save a 6K. Alright, now, in an ideal world, we draw 8-cost Katakuri off the Pudding 2 draw. Damn. Another one of these guys. That's fine. We'll ramp 2. And restand. Gain 1. So we definitely... In theory, we should have used leader effect, but it ended up not mattering. But now he has to worry about me going for game next turn, because I've got, like, a very scary board. And his board is not that scary. Like, it's not unrealistic for me to say that I easily could have had an 8-drop Katakuri here instead as well. And then the board is, like, even scarier. He can't really pressure me at all this turn. What's he thinking about? Searching. Too late to search now. Maybe it's not. If he finds a Gravity Blade, never mind. My board is about to be a lot less scary. Right now, I sort of regret... Actually, no, I was going to say I sort of regret not taking the 10 cost, but then he Gravity Bladed my way to get back to 10 Don anyway, so it didn't matter. So I don't really regret it. Alright, we'll use this one for free. He's got a Borsalino coming up. I was tracking the cards, and now... And then I just got lazy and I stopped tracking the cards. He got rid of the Kobe that we saw. We just saw Borsalino. Don't need 2 puddings, that's fine. Yeah, actually, I want the Searcher and I also want the Usohachi. Although the Usohachi doesn't rest for Selena, so it's probably not worth it. I'm fine to take this. More 2Ks. And these two get Gravity Bladed, that's fine. Okay, I need to actually have something to play this turn. I mean, I can just... Okay, I was about to say, I'm going to start 8, like, because I threatened lethal here, right? I was going to start 8 and see what he does. He was going to take it. And then I just go 12, and he takes that. And then I just go, like, 7, 14, and he's guaranteed dead. So I think there's not even any point in playing another turn there. And he's realized that as soon as I turned that... As soon as I turned that sideways, he's realized that I've got game. So he's just hacked it up. All right, let's go for another one. All right. This is going to end up being like a starter deck v starter deck video because this is all anyone's playing on the sim right now anyway. So there could be an argument to take second from Kid, and I think I will. And we'll see how that goes. I have Double Searcher, but nothing else. I think that's fine. Like if I can't find a 5-drop with Double Search, okay, there's my 5-drop. So we'll grab Pudding. Unfortunately, we are sending 2 Mamaragans to the bottom, which feels pretty bad. Okay, 8-drop Katakuri, easy choice. We've got our 5-drop now. We just want to stack our hand with Katas to play, Puddings to play the Kata, and then also more Katas in case this ends up dying. We can punish with an 8-cost out of hand. Also, I did try a little bit of this deck, and the 1-cost Barto felt a lot better than I gave it credit for because, yeah, the whole deck is basically supernovas, so it's not really that much of a condition. Does he have anything outside of Zeus that pops my board? Like, do I get punished for just throwing out 2 two Katakuris? I don't think so. Like, if he wants to Zeus one, that's fine. I feel like I actually don't get punished for throwing out double Katakuri here. And we could have some disgusting turns later on. I might be wrong. What am I not thinking of that pops stuff? Apart from Zeus. If he has the 6-cost event, 6-cost Supernova event, I'm cooked. Let's hope he doesn't have that. Oh, Katakuri, beautiful. Alright, he's not got the killer. He's got the Hawkins. So I'm going to play this. Swing 6. He's getting an extra. Okay, extra 8 punishes me. I forgot about that. He can rest. Right? If he has less or equal than life. Okay, luckily he does not. I'm just going to play out the Anana now. No rush. On 7, so next turn we... Maybe we block with Anana this turn, actually. Swing another 6. Block with this, actually. I need to free up a slot so that I can 7-drop and Katakuri. This is going to be annoying. Taking that. I thought he was going to play 6-drop, but he just played another Hawkins. Got a Law on top. Alright. -2, draw 2. Play this out. Gain 2. Let's search again. We found the big mom for next turn. That's fantastic. Send 3 2Ks to the bottom. So big mom next turn. Having big bum against Kid feels so nice because it's like I don't get just melted to 0 and I can actually stabilize. Mino is freaking out in the background. So I am using it here, right? Because then I go back to 9 and then I can use it again. Look at that, we're learning. We're actually using our brain. Josh is a Katakuri, that's fine. I'll probably take this. It's fine to give him this because he's going to 9 next turn, so he'd probably have a Kid anyway, a Kid or a Teach or something. This comes back up, we ramp it on so we can use our leader effect. Next turn we can play Big Mom plus Katakuri, and then ideally we draw another Katakuri. That would be ideal. All right, he does have the kid. Ah, that would have been really nice to have. So we just get to free block both of these because I'm using my leader effect for here. Go to 6, and then leader gets free blocked. May as well swing in case I give him a card. Why not? And importantly, this Hawkins card is not broken like Robin. It doesn't do a damage. It just trashes life. So I can actually just clear it now that I'm on 0. Then I can heal, put this to 0 if he blocks with it. Like, I actually want to bait him to block with it. So I'm just going to not worry about it. Actually, I can just Mamaragan. How bust is that? I don't even need to bait him to block with it. I don't even need to bait him. That's crazy. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need putting any more. Gain life. Minus this. Gain 2 rested. Mamaragan. Clear it with my 3k Katakuri. Then trade into 8-drop Katakuri. Oh my god. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oh my lord. We're ramping to 8, so we don't use this. And then we're back to 10 next turn. Oh my god, what a disgusting turn. Oh. Oh, I was just saying it was a disgusting turn, and then I'd go and do something like that. Holy moly. Can we lock in, please? Oh my god, I'm such a bot. I'm such a bot. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I should have kept swinging it. I should have planned the whole turn out and been like, okay, I'll have this much done. Swing here, swing here, swing here. Then kill this. Oh, I'm such a bot. Oh my god. What a bad play. It doesn't even matter. Like, that's the crazy thing. It actually doesn't even matter. Even if he triggers this out, it doesn't matter. I'm such a bot. Oh my god. And then 0 gain. And then we're back to 8. 10 next turn. Ideally, we'd have another 10 cost here. I feel like we haven't sent... Maybe we sent 1 to the bottom in our searches. I feel like we haven't sent many. 14, huh? I mean, I'm happy to give a Katakuri here. Could save it as well, but like, I really just don't need to. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Trade into this guy. And now I can just send like everything at face. What can I do? Like 9, 9. I can actually start with 9. That's crazy. You can just send ridiculously massive numbers here. There's pretty much nothing that punishes me. In fact, I don't think there is anything that punishes me. Okay, that's a little annoying, but that just means I send bigger numbers. Okay, he hits that as well. That's fine. I just send bigger numbers now. 10, 11. Like, realistically, I probably shouldn't have even bothered playing this. He does run this, so we could have had our Katakuris popped. But honestly, if they use this to pop 2 Katakuris, like, that's fine as well. 11. Show me 8-drop Kid. Gain my rested Don. Can you get out of 11? Even if I can. I mean, even if he can. I don't think it matters. Just restand. Yeah, like, literally got too much Don. Too much Don. Even if I had Mamaragans in my hand, I would be on 10 Don. Man, this deck feels so fun. 10, and I'm gonna be like, oh no! Oh no, my Katakuri. I mean, I literally have another one. He has to split. Like, this doesn't even win the game. Supposed to split between all 3. There's the Lin as well. GG, GG. Alright, this deck's looking like it's probably the best out of the starter decks, I'm not gonna lie. This guy didn't see Great Curve, to be fair. But even if he did, I don't think it would have mattered. All right, let's play another. All right, finally we have the the green starter deck leader, Mihawk. Definitely not intended for anyone else other than Mihawk, that's for sure. Whoa, that was so weird. Why did it take me so long to join? That was so strange. Okay, he's taken first from me. Everyone and their mother is taking first from me. We have no searches, no 5-drops, so mulligan. And we have a 5-drop and no searches. It's actually mind-boggling how decks like Mihawk, bro, they see Perona every single game without fail. And then I'll run 12 1-drop searches and I won't see any. I won't see any in either of my hands. It's so crazy. Oh, he's running this card. I think this card is so mid. I also think this card is so mid. I think this card is bad, and I think this card is mid. I'm not convinced. Maybe this card is good because it gets bad cards like, or mid cards like this Mihawk out of your hand. Okay, we have a searcher. We have a play. Oh god. Think I have to take. I think I have to take the pudding and just get another Big Mom after the fact. Let me just swing a bunch, swing a big number. The good thing is Mihawk will struggle to deal with 10-cost Mom. Now I just need to, like, literally every other searcher just grab 10-cost Mom. Alright, this can stop my 5-cost Katakuri from attacking, but that's fine. Am I using leader ability for a free counter here? I get a 5 next turn. I think I am. 5-cost Bonnie. Okay, if he's got Law, that's a little annoying. Okay, I'm just going to take this one. Brilliant. No 5-cost Mum. I can take a searcher in an emergency. Alright, we've got MAMARAGANNNNNNNN. That's nice. Slam this. Swing. 5-cost Bonnie. Gain 2. Next turn we pudding cutter. Pudding cutter, like, pudding is actually really good against Mihawk. Just another 5k on the board before he starts going to 7k every turn is really nice. And it's out of Odin range as well, which is also nice. Being a 7-cost. He's got the Mihawk on the field, Mihawk into Odin. See, tell me, like, I don't know, tell me 6-cost Law isn't just better here. Unless we're playing Mihawk as an aggro deck now. So there's no way he's swinging 8, right? I mean, this is... maybe I just use MAMARAGANNNNNN here. I think I do. It's my last chance to get a draw out of it. I'm gonna do it. Taking that. I have a lot of 2Ks in my hand. There's the Big Mom. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. So nice. Alright. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Run 8, going to 9. Which means I want my leader ability for defense, right? I'm not missing anything this time. 8 to 9. Back to 8. 10 next turn. Search. Another Kata. Yep. That's good. Ramp. Now if there's a turn where I don't play Lin, I can just, like, clear the whole board and then use 2-drop Katakuri to play an 8-drop Katakuri. Okay, this hurts me, actually. This hurts me a lot. I am 100% getting rid of this next turn in a heartbeat. Good news is I can swing 0 at it. 7, 7, 7. I mean, we take anything that's 7, right? Take 7. Could be 8, so we don't take this. Use leader ability. He's running an Otama. That's crazy. Wano build. And then 2K. Another 2k. And I'll take this one. Big Mom, excellent. All right, we can definitely trash a 5-drop Katakuri. So let's assume he starts going to 7k next turn. I'm actually gonna play over this so that I have more swings into this thing at 0 if he decides he wants to counter it. Call me crazy, but that's what I'm gonna do. Minus this, gain 2 rested, swing 0. Yes, obviously he's not gonna get rid of it. I think next turn we clear the board. Maybe I don't have that luxury. But it's not like... No, we just swing 5. Same reason as before, just swing 5. Otamo's last turn, right? On his attack, so it's still at the top. How many 2Ks has he used? None. Alright, I'm just going face. Swing board next turn. Can't resend this because it's not 3 cost or higher. I wish I could. Then I play around Lord Beppo. Do I just block this? If I don't block this, I risk dying. But if I do block this, I'm giving up a lot of my hand. Just Linlin again next turn. Okay, we definitely have to counter that. Two. 8 and 11. If he decides to go 11, I think we're chilling. But then again, yeah, he's hovering a law. Like, I don't think he's going to go 11. If he does, that's fine. We'll just counter it. Yeah. Law or Mihawk, I guess. Oh my lord. Bro, this Odin card is so good. Mihawk, meh. Goes 8. Alright. Got a Trichiliacosm on the top. And then we just give that. Alright. I actually am in danger. Dude, it's turned Mihawk into an aggro deck. Do I just send game? I can't send game. I've only got 3 attacks. He can easily counter. So we just go Linlin again. Get rid of a Mihawk. Same reason, we just swing 5, don't use leader effect, we need it for next turn. Alright. Now we clear something. He has to counter this, and then I'm going to clear the Mihawk. Oh, wow. 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 I was not expecting that. Now I'm feeling a lot better about not dying this turn. Yeah, there's the low Beppo. Once again, maybe I don't even turn this sideways. I don't know. Maybe I have to accept 2. That's fine. If I take this, do I live? 6, 2k, and 9. No, I don't. Unless I get like a 2k from life. Got another low Beppo. Ah, do I risk it? If I don't take this, he's definitely hovering. Like, I don't think I die next. No, there's no way I risk this, right? If it's a brick, I'm just dead. If he goes 8. Okay, I wasn't gonna die, but I'm glad I didn't. Okay, what are we doing here? Are we clearing board? Mihawk has like no rush. I could, in theory, play triple blocker. but then I die unless I clear the whole board if he has like DMG. I guess swing board first. See what he does. Since his leader's 7k anyway. If he lets it go, I could consider stacking here. What's here? Just need the counter in my hand if I want to live. Swing a 6 here. Another Lord Beppo. No, that was the Lord Beppo we already saw. Alright. Am I praying no DMG? I mean, I've committed to it, right? I have to pray no DMG. He has Tricheliocosm. I haven't seen a DMG on the top of the deck. He would have been holding it for a long time. Or got it from life. We can't play double blocker anyway. Let's get the Tricheliocosm out of his hand. And then just send it. Pretend we have the, No way. No way, bro. Okay, there's no way you have DMG as well, right? I don't believe you have DMG as well. Alright, he's got Lord Beppo. That's fine. Is it fine? It's actually not fine. He gets to go 10. He gets to go 10! I can't believe that's a lethal, bro. Oh, DMG was his next card as well, man. I just need 1k. I just need 1k. I would have won if I played Katakuri instead of a Nana. If I just said, nah, you don't have DMG, bro. I don't believe you. And just went, or like, not even that. If I just didn't even try to clear this. I thought for sure 17 clears it. That's crazy. 13, 17 didn't clear this. And then he went for lethal with another one. Oh my god. If I play just Katakuri, if I go 12-12 leader and then play Katakuri, I win. How crazy is that? That's crazy. That's crazy. What a crazy game. Hey, the important thing is, this deck's fun. I have a lot of fun playing this deck. So, it is what it is. I'm not salty about that loss at all, I swear. I promise. Alright, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Play Katakuri, he's fun. And yeah, again, let me know if you want to see any of the other starter decks. And I'll see you later. Ciao, ciao.